Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the first game of our Saturday Night Grab Bag, where I'm going to be playing games voted on by the fans and supporters here and on patreon.com/JWBycer. We're going old for our first game with Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. This is the very praised sequel to Vampire the Masquerade Redemption, although despite a lot of issues. Hey, Dragon, you got on just before I got the chat up here. But this is a doozy of a game. Developed by Toka, I always forget that pronunciation. A studio that was very highly praised by RPG fans. They, of course, made the game... Oh crap, I forget the name of it already. Ugh. Oh no, I forget. Arcana... it was like that game with steampunk, which I'm sure an RPG fan will probably post it in the chat by the time I get to it. But Vampire the Masquerade, unfortunately, did not get too much love right out of the gates. It was released buggy, broken, and had a lot of issues. In fact, I couldn't actually play this game when I installed it. I had to download an unofficial patch to get it to work. So there's still a good possibility this may not even work. We shall see what happens here. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. And because I never did it, we're going to play as the Machiavellian clan. Each clan basically has its own specific bonuses and how they're viewed by the other ones. Of course, you gotta have a clan like that. I did download the fan mod just before this one. I think it's up to version 10. Let's see. So we're gonna go for the crazy people. Alright. And we have our history, which determines other aspects of it. Bad shit, nice. Sure. Now we'll leave the history off just to make this run at least somewhat straightforward. So the thing about Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is that this is very much an RPG first. Action game second. And as you can tell by our lovely little character sheet here, this will determine how we build ourselves up, and it pretty much rigidly defines us. For instance, if I don't put any points into firearms, it doesn't matter what kind of gun I use, I will not be able to do anything with it. Level it up and I'll be basically Neo from the Matrix. And you can see over here what the various stats do. Oh, I cannot put any points. It is. It really was when I played this last time. So because I can't put any points into my various stats here, that's going to make combat very funky. If I remember, melee was pretty much not what you wanted to do. Let's see. We'll go for 1 point there. Yeah, so they don't really care about that. We'll put a point into there. And we'll put a point into wits. Alright, inhibited only by the many voices in their head. That's good to know. We'll go there. And what I'm going to do is pretty much right away, if we're going to go in for combat, you really have to go all in for combat. So we're going to go for that. And let's say we're really good. And investigating and talking to people. Down here are our disciplines or our spells. And we're going to go crazy. Uh-oh. Hopefully the stream is still up. Okay, good. So, of course, this is when we get turned into a vampire. I think we were just bitten on the neck. It's kind of hard to tell with those 2004 graphics. I have that nipple piercing too. Oop. Oh, we're dead.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence.
It's a big sword.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most children are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that this is bullshit! If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish. I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind, and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
Now, unlike a Vampire, this one, Bloodlines, definitely has a lot of different ways to play it.
Your sire. Tragic. My apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must
There could be.
adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Apparently vampires have a whole lot of bureaucracy stuck in there. Alright. Oh.
What a scene, man. Ooh-wee. They just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that?
So basically, as our clan, because we're crazy, we don't say anything that makes sense.
What? Oh, man. And you're a goddamn Malkavian, too. Wow. You really are fucked. I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica. Youngsters these days. Well, your funeral kid. First, the masquerade. You hear a lot about this, so let me sum up real quick. Now, if you violate the masquerade, if you run around spooking humans or whatever.
That's great.
Right on. Next, humanity. Being a vampire is at the end of the road. You think life was hard? Just wait. Now you're half beast, half man, and it ain't. After a while, the beast can take over and you'll go wild and have to be put down like a rabid dog. Now, with all that said, you still have to keep your ass alive. For that, you're gonna have to feed. That little blood sound, kid. Imagine you're feeling that also. Drink deep, but don't drain them dry. See, that's giving in to the beast.
Good to know.
Righteous.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you? Hope you've slipped into something comfortable.
There we go.
I know I have. If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing, you're listening to the Devil Thing, the only girl who
Okay.
spent the night with you.
Here are basic attacks. Let's see, we need to get our hands on a gun though.
Well, looks like the boards are lighting up. Aren't I the popular one? Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Let's see.
Caller, you've got the first shot at Deb tonight. So,
I'm just trying to get used to these controls here.
Hi, Deb. This is, Vigo.
Vigo? So, Vigo, why are you up so late?
I'm working
I think it's pretty cheap now.
Yacht club.
How many days do you have?
That increases our wits.
Actually, 3. One is in the shop.
I used to do a little yachting myself. What brand of yacht do you have?
You probably wouldn't know the brand. I bought them in Italy.
Ah, la Italia bella. Parlate italiano?
Let's see what we got here. Got pills.
Arrivederci, Vigo. Caller 2, you're on. The
We can be sneaky.
I yep.
Hello, caller.
I yep.
Is tonight a rerun?
Yep.
Caller number 3, what's keeping you up tonight?
Deb, listen to me, Deb. They're at it again, and people have got to know. They've got to know because they don't know. They won't report this stuff on the news.
Here's our lovely little email here.
Guys, what's the latest conspiracy?
Conspiracy?
Let's see.
Hear this. They need to know the real story.
Good to
We've
know.
got our undivided attention.
What?
All right. As we all know, the Americans established a moon base back in the late 70s.
Good.
That's no secret. What most people don't know is that they have been conducting a dig, not for resources, but for
Let's see.
artifacts.
Anything else we need to know here?
Well, it's no coincidence that the Chinese
What?
have started conducting space missions. You know why? I'll tell you
Oh,
why.
good.
The reason is because the Chinese are trying to stop the Americans from finding an ancient space probe sent by the Beta Centaurians. And why? Because the Beta Centaurians are giving space technology to the Chinese to get back at the Andromedans, aka the Greys.
Kind of want to use some of these crazy powers. Yeah, I think so.
The American government's been putting more money into space. Don't you see what's happening? I can't believe I'm the only.
So we need to keep our health up, keep our sanity, and make sure we have blood as well. All compounded by the fact that we are nuts. Oh. Okay. Whew.
You got some change, mister? Asshole.
Mm-hmm. I believe to go after someone, we have to get behind them. Let's see what happens here.
Asshole.
Let's see. Oop. It'll probably cost me something there. Okay, F this feat. Let's see. Again, we're back in the old square of controls. Alright. E is use. Got it.
Good. Don't they have street cleaners around here? Nothing. No, nothing. Just waiting for a friend to get off work.
Oh, and we're going to be hearing voices too.
I'm happily married.
We can talk to random people. We can also convince them to try and come near us so we can feed on them as well. How are we doing for our quests? Okay, so I'm going to take a right at the end of the alley downstairs. Let's see what we got. Oh, but anybody here? Mm-mm.
Those mothers ripped me off. I'm dying here. Mercurio, if that's what you mean. Oh, shit, you're a Malkavian, aren't you? Damn, that's the last thing I need. I'm bleeding all over the carpet. I can't even understand what the hell you're saying. I went... what is this lump? Is this my rib? Oh, holy shit, my rib is hooked. Goddamn chemist. Can't trust any operators in L.A. I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of his guys, they come. I never should have gone alone. Amateur move. I should have handled those pricks. Those cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a stiff.
The
Hold on. You think I'm some amateur? I got their number. Those small-time sons of bitch. laying in a pool in my own blood and you want friggin' directions. Right, alright. Down the street, in the parking garage, stairs down to the beach. You gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in. I don't know. Yeah, if you could... one more thing. About the deal. I mean it. You tell anyone about this, I'm dead.
Alright. So we got some experience points, which will be used to apply as we level up. As you can see, the different costs are weighted. Maybe. We'll see what happens. But I really, and I do mean really, need to get a weapon. But like I said earlier, the game is built around completely around the abstraction of your character sheet. You could use the best melee weapon in the game, and if you have any points in your melee stat, you are useless. Likewise, you could have the worst firearm in the game, and if you're leveled up enough, you can just lay waste to everything with it. Oh, anybody in here?
Yes, may I?
Yeah. And that makes the back half of Bloodlines a lot more frustrating to play. Because if you don't build your character right, it becomes almost near impossible to progress. So we have to follow the masquerade, which means we can't kill any innocent people. But if they're bad, we can do whatever the hell we want to them. The first quarter of Bloodlines is really good. Basically everything up until I think you get to Chinatown is really great. And then the game just really takes a nosedive.
Up there. Through that chain link gate and up those stairs. Those men you are looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. You wouldn't understand.
I gotta remember not to punch people here. So they're going to try and do something. Yeah, so now we can basically kill everything we want here. Come on.
Help ya?
What does this mean?
Okay, you can go on it. And if you really want to make my night, go ahead and start some shit in there.
So we can basically drive people insane. Shit will not be started. Thank you.
Damn, I want to hurt somebody. Real bad. Damn, I want to hurt somebody. Oh.
Oh. Uh-oh. Well, these guys are basic tier guys, so we don't really have to worry too much. Although I could really use a weapon here. Let's see. So now they've gone nuts, or they should. But yeah, I need an actual weapon. Or, I mean, I need an actual ranged weapon, I should say. I think I'm gonna die here, probably. See, we come over here, you can see the weapons we have. So, if you look, you can see the damage potential. And there's a reason why my fists do more damage right now, is that I have no real points in melee. So we need to upgrade that if we want to make use of these weapons. And now I'm gonna get some blood. It's broken if you level it up, that is. Basically, any combat is really broken as long as you can level up all the way. If you don't, you're just not going to be able to do anything in this game. So I'm going to put my gun on. I'm going to go for range. If we can get the bullets for it, that is. There's our drugs. Give me those bullets. I don't remember which one, but I am sure that is true. I had a lot of trouble going for a unarmed when I played it last time. Because basically you get put into a room of guys with guns and there's nothing you can really do about it. Alright, we got the drugs. He needs painkillers. But yeah, this is one of those games that you gotta put your mouse or your cursor on everything. The good news is we got blood. Whee. Nope. Do I take fall damage?
You have been. No, you are going to China. Why is he smiling? The fact you chased it for the one at the top of the city. On the sea.
She's basically seeing the future.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying. Fortune is not your destiny. All of
oh. Another weapon here. We'll be able to sell a lot of stuff as time goes on. But really, again, combat is all about whatever you want style you pick, and then maxing the hell out of it. So I wonder when we'll start hearing inanimate objects talk to us. I'm hoping we can get to the beach house, because that is basically Bloodlines at its highest point. And yes, we can travel by sewer. And there are multiple ways of doing everything, usually a sneaky and a violent way. And I am sure there are plenty of mods for this game. Hello, buddy.
Hey, how's it going? You call me Trip. I own this shop. No, not. Alright, here's what we got today.
Alright. And we can buy books to improve our stats, but only if it's something we can actually use. So what I can do is we can sell the items that I know we're not going to need. And if I had my melee stat higher, we would have a much greater damage potential. But the game offers, like I say, a lot of different options, and each clan basically has its own specific dialogue and abilities. So there is a lot of replayability here.
Need something, pal? Oh, man, wait! Say that again! Oh, man, you're a vampire, aren't you? Oh, come on! Oh, man, you are too! Don't bullshit me, man! Just come play. Hell yeah! Oh, man, I knew it! I'm a ghoul. I didn't know about any of this stuff until a couple of months ago. Well, the way it was explained to me, whenever a vampire lets a human drink some of their vampire...
And we'll be able to get a ghoul as well.
It's awesome! Man, after that first taste of vampire blood, it's like... Oh, man! I really wish I could tell you. Look, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but...
So we can give the guy that estrogen as well. But like I said, everything is built around this abstraction, so there's very little in terms of actual skill or player skill that's needed in this game. Oh.
You next up for the needle? Your donation could save a life, you know. They all come in here with that same nonchalant... If you have to...
So this guy will sell his blood. But we should be good, but as you notice, my blood is ticking down over there. So we can't let it run out, we'll lose control. So I need lockpicks. But the thing about Bloodlines is that it runs into that classic problem that a lot of CRPGs had when they try to balance the abstraction of like social and character action skills with combat. And that is, if you build yourself to try to be, you know, non-combatant or more on the social side, you are going to get wrecked at the forced boss fights. So you kind of have to go into this knowing that. Or it's just going to make life a lot easier. Yeah, there are some very nasty bosses in this game.
Beats me. Santa Monica is... Alright, here's what we got today.
Okay, there we go. I want to take that. Oh, yes and no. If I remember right, there are certain skills that give you a bonus when you attack enemy from being stealthy, but there's no way to like sneak past a boss or do something like, if I do this sneaky option, you know, I don't have to fight the boss. Every boss fight is you, lock room, and the big nasty thing trying to kill you. Alright, here you go, buddy. Uh-oh.
Yeah? Did you waste those sons of bitches? Good.
Yes, we did.
Great. Hope it was painful. Damn. I could have used that money to buy myself some new kidneys. You need to make someplace disappear. A warehouse. Looks... there's a guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tom.
Alright.
If there are, I don't know him. Tongue's laying low because of Therese. Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway, word is, if you want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get Therese. She and her sister Jeanette, they run the asylum. Some freaky customers frequent.
Let's see.
She's the woman around here. Power player. Who exactly? I don't know him myself. I'd like to meet the guy. Can't have a look. Who exactly? What's to tell? I can get anything.
So it's kind of hard to know like what we're saying because we're completely nuts. Oh yes, now we're going to talk to her. Wonder what she's going to say to us now that we're crazy. And because this is a game based on vampires in the early thousands, all the vampires hang out in golf nightclubs. It's basically like the Blade trilogy. Alright, where is that nightclub? There's several districts we can hang out in. Yeah, that happened to me too, Bifrost, when I played... yeah, I think I played Human Revolution there too. I know they altered that with the enhanced edition. They made the bosses have a little bit more leeway. But yeah, I know a lot of people just got the Typhoon upgrades and just played that to beat the bosses. And there's one clan, I forget their name, I think it's Nosferatu, that you have to use the sewers, because just walking around outside threatens the masquerade.
What do we have here? Another scrumptious young plaything straight out of life and into my club? You smell new, little boy. Like
those women in the background are very into dancing, aren't they?
I'm not frightening you, am I am Jeanette, and this bit of chaos crammed in a certifiable giggle is my club. I just love to give you funny feelings.
Okay, let's see. How do I get back up here? The thing about this game, it's hard to tell when something is not working. It's actually, I think, on sale on GOG right now, because I checked that before. I think it's like $4.99 on GOG. And really, as long as you get the fan-made patch, it doesn't really matter where you buy this game. Let me go. And this is quite a long game as well.
Your city? Last time I looked, it was called Santa Monica, not stuck-up bitch. Oh, gosh. I can't even look at you sometimes, Jezebel. Oh, Therese, you really do kind of fly. Concealing that dirty, diseased mind. Sin! You have no sin. Let's see who is without sin. Cast the fierce tone. Go ahead and mock me. You pull your pranks, make fun of my ways. It suits you.
Alright, they're fighting in there. Oh look, we can't see ourselves in the mirror.
Don't calling a duck a pig as well. I'm your sister.
She's got issues she's still trying to get over, and so she's locked herself in the bathroom. Jealousy, really. Therese Borman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica?
This is, I think, one of those games where everyone says you kind of want to play at least once or twice just to see it. I would say if you are a fan of the RPG side, especially the fact we don't get too many vampire-style games, I would say yes. If you can get it for like $4 or get it cheap like that, I would say you can have some fun with this one. But again, make sure you download those fan patches. In fact, this version on Steam literally doesn't work without it.
Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then...
Let's see.
I'd be willing to put the word out that my
okay, we're doing the good stuff now, folks.
Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost's may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt.
I've never played Redemption. This is Bloodlines. Redemption is the first one. That one is more RPG. Yeah, I think it's a party-based one as well.
If you have to tear the building apart, do so. Oh,
the mod? Oh. It's an unofficial patch mod. If you go to the Steam forum for Vampire the Masquerade, it's one of the pinned threads about the patch to download.
Oh, I fully intend to do so. Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the ocean house this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to open the gate.
Thank you, Bifrost. I was trying to remember the name of Arcanum, and it was not coming to me. I own it. I've only played it like 15-20 minutes, but I never sat down to give it like a full play. But thankfully, we can do probably one of the best parts of Bloodlines right now. And that will probably take us to the hour for our play, and then we'll move on to game number 2. This is one of those games that if there's interest, we could certainly do a Let's Play on it. But it's definitely a kooky one to go back to. So we are now going into the sewers. I wonder if I can break into that place. Ooh. Cool. And again, if you can look past the 2004 style gameplay, this is a lot more of a RPG where you play a vampire than probably Vampire is. Where are we? Pretty sure I just went around a complete circle by accident there. There's the auto shop. Hopefully I'm going the right way. Skipping along. This isn't breaking the Masquerade rules. Yeah, this game was highly looked forward to when it was originally announced. And I know they ran into problems with the development. Oh wait, we have experience points. I could probably use that here. So level 1 is Hysteria. Level 2 is Mass Hallucination. Oh, nice. Vision of Death. That sounds like a great skill. Bedlam. So again, these are our various powers. We'll probably make use of Hide. Okay, so I'm looking for a manhole here. There are really no sewer grates right now. Oh, and there's a side quest where you can get your own ghoul who will help you out. I guess there's only one. Hope if I remember where I'm going. Is there only one sewer hole in this whole area? Alright, so that's my level 2. So we probably won't get to our level 3. There we go. Oop. second. Oh yeah, that doesn't help me at all. I think I would like to know more about what Sony's up to. I forget which one's tomorrow, though. I think it's Bethesda... No, wait. Isn't it Bethesda, Microsoft, and Devolver? So... I would say... probably Bethesda, see what they're up to. I never got to... I played, again, the Secret World is one of those games I only played a little bit of. Oh, there was a sewer right here. Bail bonds. Oh wait, hold on 1 second here. Nobody around. There we go. Thanks for topping me off, buddy. Now for the fun part. I need to find my way through the sewer in order to get to the beach house. Is this right? Yay! Alright, so this is considered to be one of the best points in Bloodlines. Our mission is to find our way into this haunted house. Well, that wasn't too bad. But it's about to get spooky. And a lot of people wanted the game to be more like this section. Also, pay attention to the fact that just like in an RPG, we do not get experience, technically, for killing enemies. We only get it for completing goals. So that's, again, a way of limiting how powerful you can become. Alright, but welcome to the hotel. Oh! The bell just shot at me. Ow. And yes, things are going to be shot at me every which way. Oh. Stop that. Oof. And I just love the absurdity of the fact that we're a vampire having to fight ghosts. Exactly. How can he possibly scare us? I'm already loopy. Hey, stop that. Whoa. What the hell was that? I honestly don't know if that was a jump scare from the game or just us being crazy. Whee. Oh. Oh wait, we can lockpick here. Oh, nope. Damn you, steps. Anybody over here? Oh. Let's follow the ghosts. What could possibly go wrong? Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute. Ah. Go vampire strength. Oh, good. Now, hopefully I remember where all the little story beats are. Because I don't want to kind of reveal what's happening. Okay. You can play this game either in first or third person. So that's me doing this. Third is better for melee combat. First is obviously better for shooting. For me, I just find it easier to control them in third. Oh, good. What could be in here? There we go. Just nonchalantly walk down to a decrepit boiler room. Uh-oh. I saw somebody there. Wait a minute. Oh, this could be fun. Now, I'll heal casually as long as we have blood, so we don't have to worry too much about that. You do have specific quests you have to do, but there's usually multiple paths to do them in, and there are several big choices that you will have to make. Okay. Oh, geez. I doubt this will work. Yeah. Nothing supernatural going on here, right? Is that a person over there? Yes, it is. Let's see. I guess we should go say hi, right, folks? Oh. Hello? Ow! Damn phone. That's a good sign. Alright. Haha, you missed me that time, Ghost. Shining over here. And you thought Gone Home was the first game to use children's drawings to tell exposition. Take that, lamp. that vase gonna hit me? Uh-oh. Get out. Haha, you ran out of things. Hey, girl. Welcome to the haunted house. Ooh. Alright, we're looking for an upstairs door. I think there's one back over here. Oh, look. Follow the ghosts. Alright, there's nothing in here, or is there? Yep, with the patch as well. It was the only way this was going to work. Oh, here we go. Oh, good, a bar. That's not too shining, is it? See, any way out here? Oh yes, because this was a Source Engine game, we get to pick up objects and fling them. This can't end badly, right? Oh boy.
Help me.
Oh, good. Let's read the diary. Mm-mm. Oh no. Oh, well, that's lovely. Oh boy. Oh crap. Ghosts. Okay. There we go. Jeez. Come on. I'm trying not to talk about my thoughts in this section because I want you guys to kind of experience it. Oh yeah, we could have died right there, too. Oh yes, the platforming. What was that? Now we need to look around. I can use my Auspex power here, which allows me to have better vision over what's going on. I think he's looking up the mods for Bloodlines. 209. Is that something in the toilet? Okay. Nice. And there are items you can use to permanently raise your stats. I believe we're almost done with this section. Mm-mm. Hopefully I can remember how to finish this section too. No. It's gotta be one of the rooms here. Yeah, we can't go back the way we came. Ah. Ow. Don't they know I'm a crazy vampire? Oh, well, something tells me that could be our room. Anything in here? No. 202, 201. Oh, well, this looks like a spooky room. Doo-doo-doo. Get out of my way. Oh. Whoa. Yeah. The platforming is definitely on the floatier side. And let me know when Draken's back, so I got him the heads about one very annoying section. Ooh. Spooky. Uh-oh. Damn ghost fire. The sewers is probably the worst part of Vampire Bloodlines, I should say. Ooh. Well, this looks perfectly happy. And there's our locket. Before I pick that up, I'm just going to wait for like 30 seconds here for my health to recover. Because I can't recover it otherwise. Because we're undead, I can't exactly pick up healing potions here. I'm going to use this. Or is it already in us? Yeah, it's already affecting us. The second I pick up the pendant, things are about to get screwy here. Of course. But we are in a haunted hotel trapped in the past. I don't know when we get any more screwy. Alright, let's try. Are we good? Alright, we got the item that we came from. Now he's got to get out of Spooky Central here. Should be able to... Oh. won't step over there. Get me out of here. Alright, and we made it. So what makes it so fascinating was that a whole little vignette just exists in this world. Like, we don't come back here ever again. We never really find out truly what happened or what's going on. It's just kind of like a little, I guess, undead slice of life in this game. And of course, it's a full moon. But yeah, the rest of the game was as atmospheric as that. This could have done, I think, so much more. Just jumped right into there. But I think we'll move on to game number 2 of the evening next. And like I said, if you can put up with the clunkiness and the abstracted gameplay, there is a lot to like here. I know there are some serious fans of Bloodlines, much like Arcanum. What was that? Again, I don't know what's a graphical bug and what's my character going crazy. But yeah, if we want to get into lockpicking, it would be security. So physical attributes are probably the hardest for us to level up. Alright. But I think with that, let's move on to our second title here. And hopefully the game won't blow up when I try to turn it off.